誰にも止められなくなるぞ。暴走するこの事態を恐れるに足らん。ほら、白ひげだ。
Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime no Mi channel. The events that took place in Wano and those that just happened in Egghead are shaking the entire world, causing a major conflict that will affect the whole globe. The recent defeat of 2 Yonko and the end of the life of Elder Saturn, caused by Luffy and his crew, who directly faced the 5 elders to protect Vegapunk as much as they could, may now result in the Straw Hats receiving the most severe bounty among all the pirates in the world. A bounty that the world government will only accept if the Straw Hats are out of commission. A bounty that, in fact, has the intent that Luffy and his crew have their lives taken because of the great obstacle they are becoming. Now that Luffy is famous, hiding the D like they did with Roger is impossible, so only the end of the Straw Hat Pirates will demonstrate the power of the world nobles. In today's video, we'll discuss the possibility of the Straw Hats having their bounties changed to only dead, why the world government could change their bounty, and how this could affect Luffy and his crew. I hope for your support to help our crew win, and to do so, you just need to click the thumbs up button, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. By doing this, you will win an incredible devil fruit, so just comment which fruit you want.
まだ暴れ足りない奴がいるのなら来い、俺たちが相手をしてやる。
Guys, Luffy and his allies managed to defeat 2 Yonko as well as Kaido's entire crew. Because of this great feat, Luffy and his allies have been recognized as a major threat to the world government, becoming one of the new Yonko. Naturally, the Yonko represent a great threat to the world. Pirates capable of defeating them proved to be extremely worrying, not only showing that their power level exceeds that of a Yonko, but unlike previous ones, they are directly confronting the world nobles. More than once, the Straw Hat Pirates have acted this way. We saw Luffy punch one of the world nobles during episode 396 of the manga, and we also saw Sogeking, at Luffy's request, burn the world government's flag as a direct confrontation against them. If you want to recall, this happened in episode 278 of the manga. And now, as if the big mess the Straw Hats caused in Egghead wasn't enough, they attacked and fearlessly faced the Gorosei, the leaders of the world nobles, known as the 5 elders. This definitely could make them something to be eliminated by the world government immediately. The Straw Hats tried to prevent the world government from taking Vegapunk's life, and they also possess information about the Void Century, something the Gorosei will not allow them to keep knowing about. By becoming the biggest target of the world government, not only will their bounty increase, but so will their capture status. Instead of being captured dead or alive, it will be only dead because the Gorosei want the Straw Hats to disappear from history along with all the knowledge and deeds they possess. During these most recent arcs, we saw Luffy face the 5 elders as the Sun God, and just before that, he managed to defeat Kaido and even the strongest agent of CP0, Rob Lucci, the leader of that organization. This makes him a major threat, one that could be responsible for the destruction of the world government. Among the Straw Hat Pirates, it's not just Luffy who represents a big threat. The other crew members are extremely dangerous. Sanji gave one of his best brutal kicks to the Gorosei Nusjuro in images from manga chapter 1113, and he also defeated Queen, one of Kaido's strongest pirates. Currently in Egghead, Zoro easily managed to defeat Kaku, one of the most powerful agents of CP0, and also fought directly with Nusjuro, enduring the clash of their blades with the Elder's sword. Nico Robin also stands out as one of the biggest threats, potentially being even more dangerous than Luffy. Robin possesses the knowledge of 3 road poneglyphs, knows where Pluton is, and has the ability to read these ancient writings, being one of the few people with this skill today. Her knowledge is highly dangerous, as it could reveal information about the Void Century, which the world government has been trying to hide for many years. Because of Luffy's achievements and the possible change in the status of his bounty, the value could increase even more. We don't know exactly how the bounty increase system works, as the values pirates get as bounties seemingly depend on how important Oda wants to make the character. Let's use Luffy as an example. The first bounty Luffy received was through a corrupt marine, Nezumi. Wanting revenge on Luffy, Luffy got his first bounty. Luffy became known as the pirate, with the highest bounty in all of East Blue. The second bounty increase for Luffy was after he managed to defeat Crocodile, who was a Shichibukai. The third bounty increase came after leading the attack on Enies Lobby. Luffy alone managed to defeat more than 1,000 marines while heading toward the main building. Consequently, he defeated Rob Lucci and Blueno, agents of CP9. As a result, his bounty increased again. The fourth bounty increase occurred after attacking a celestial dragon and causing the escape of several prisoners from Impel Down. Luffy also participated in the battle at Marineford alongside the Whitebeard pirates and caused a lot of chaos on the battlefield. During the battle at Marineford, it was also publicly revealed that Monkey D. Dragon was his father and that Garp was his grandfather, which caused his bounty to increase again. Luffy's bounty increased simply because of his connection to Garp and Dragon, showing that the way Oda determines when a character's bounty will rise is just to make them more important within the story and to us. The same applies to Sanji during the Totoland arc. After discovering his his true origins, his bounty increased. So, bounties will rise as Oda sees the need to make that character more recognizable, allowing him to use them for greater feats in the future. The 5th bounty increase occurred after Luffy and the Straw Hats fought alongside Law and defeated the Donkey Quixote pirates and Doflamingo, completely destroying the reign of the Underworld King. The world government, the Marines, and several pirates learned of their deeds. It was one of the arcs where they received the most credibility for their achievements, as in that same arc, we saw the formation of the Straw Hat Fleet. Here, very powerful pirates were gathered, willing to fight alongside Luffy no matter who the enemy was, though the fleet would not directly accompany the Straw Hats. Currently, they are sailing the world looking to conquer territories for Luffy so that he becomes even more famous. Thanks to the Straw Hat Fleet, Luffy was able to earn the title of Yonko. Luffy's second-to-last bounty increase happened after the great mess that Luffy and the Mugiwara caused on Whole Cake Island. Luffy managed to defeat Charlotte Cracker, Charlotte Katakuri, and other children of Big Mom, not as relevant as the first two mentioned. Finally, after Luffy managed to awaken his Devil Fruit in his battle on Onigashima against Kaido, successfully defeating the Emperor, Luffy obtained his current bounty of 3 billion. This is the smallest bounty among the Yonko, but that could change in this Egghead arc. As stated earlier, the bounties of the other Straw Hats will increase even more due to the major conflict in Egghead. As we saw after the Wano arc, the bounties of the Straw Hats increased significantly. In this great battle on Onigashima, Zoro managed to defeat Kaido's strongest pirate, known as King, while Sanji defeated the great scientist Queen. These two pirates had the highest bounties among that crew, second only to Kaido. Thus, Sanji's and Zoro's bounties rose significantly. Not just these two, but the other Straw Hats also received large bounties, especially Jinbe, who surpassed Sanji's bounty, becoming the 3rd highest bounty Straw Hat, behind only Luffy and Zoro. Now that CP0 has been defeated by the Straw Hats, and they have faced Admiral Kizaru and the 5 Elders, we know that a massive evolution in bounties is coming, especially with the frightening Only Dead. But what do you think about all of this? That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.